Welcome to TotalTennisGame.com. I'm your USPTR Certified Tennis Pro, Kevin Garlington. And today's tip is about how to be mentally tough during your points. So I learned this from the USTA Training Center camp when I went there, and they stressed this with a lot of players because they found that the biggest portion of time that you can use to be mentally tough is in between the points. That's the most important time. So how you use that can really change if you're going to win a match or lose a match. So what we're going to teach you in this video today is something called the 16-second cure. It has 4 phases, and we're going to go through the phases so you have a good understanding of exactly what you need to do to stay mentally tough in between your points. So the first phase of the 16-second cure is a positive physical response. This happens right after you finish playing the point. This will probably be between 3 to 5 seconds, kind of whatever you feel that you need to do, but usually it's between 3 to 5 seconds. What you want to do is have positive body language right after you play the point, whether you win it or lose it. A little tip that I've always heard is that when somebody comes up and they watch you play, they shouldn't be able to tell if you're winning or losing just based on your body language. A lot of times you can tell if somebody's losing a match because you see their head hanging, or you think they might be winning because their chest is up. Well, you want to keep that chest up positive attitude the entire time regardless. The next thing is you want to put your racket in your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you want to put that racket in your non-dominant hand to give your dominant hand a little bit of a break. The other thing you want to tell yourself is if you lose the point, tell yourself there's no problem. Let's go. Keep that positive attitude going because you want to be what I call your best friend. I always ask players, when they're having a bad mental day, what would you tell your best friend if they were having this day? And usually they say, well, I tell them, come on, let's go, you can do it. Well, you want to be your own best friend. And the last thing is if you hit a nice shot, you reward yourself for it. Say, come on. Say, good shot. Tell yourself, good job. That just reinforces what you already know, that you're a good player. Okay, the second phase, or second stage of the 16-second cure is the relaxation response phase. So, in this phase, it usually lasts from 6 to 15 seconds. And this whole phase, the purpose of this is to relax. You want to give yourself, your mind, your body, an opportunity to relax. You want to continue with a high energy walk. You want to slow down at the baseline. You want to shake your hands out. Another way of just keeping your body relaxed. And you want to keep your feet moving. Okay? The thing you want to tell yourself mentally is that you want to just settle down and relax. A lot of times when I walk back, I'll get a towel. You towel off. And it's a great way of kind of relaxing. Another little tip within that is if you lose the point, what I do is kind of a mental trick. I towel off, but I leave the bad point in the towel. And I give it back to either the ball kid or I put it in the fence. The third phase of the 16-second cure is the preparation response phase. The purpose of this is to get ready to play based on the score. It's really important that you understand that your play is going to be based on what the score is. Your game plan is going to be based on what the score is. So it's really important, I stress again, to always know what the score is so you know how you need to play the point. Fourth phase is the automatic ritual. Now, in this phase, you want to get your mind and body prepared to play. This is where you see a lot of pros, they'll walk up to the line and they go through a little bit of a ritual. If you've seen Nadal, he kind of has the butt pick and then he bounces the ball and he goes and serves. That's his personal ritual that gets his mind and body prepared to play. This should last about 5 to 8 seconds. Now, what you should go through physically is bouncing the ball at least 2 times. You see all the pros bouncing the ball a certain number of times. Pick a number that works for you. Pause before the last bounce. It's kind of just resetting everything, making sure you're ready to go. Okay, if you're returning, jumping up and down. Keeping your body and your legs really loose, ready to jump on the serve. Swaying back and forth. Mentally, you should be ready to play the point. It's really important, again, to don't step up to the line unless you're really ready to play the point. Now, those are the 4 phases of the 16-second cure. Go out, use this, Make sure you leave me a comment below or any questions you might have about it, and I'll personally get with you or get back with you and get you an answer to anything you might ask me. So guys, go out and play tough.